Hello, Mallards. It is Tuesday. I'm hanging out with Becca. We were also hanging out with Seth and G, but they sit in fancy seats with the media, and I sit in my seats, which are really good seats, but much further back. And we are about to see Moulin Rouge, which I wasn't sure how much like the movie is going to be, but considering that it says Baz Luhrmann on the marquee, I'm guessing it's going to be just like the movie. We're going to see how much of a spectacle this whole thing is. It's Baz Luhrmann though, so if it's not a spectacle, I'll be disappointed. Alright, I requested spectacle, and the spectacle's already here. Like, the depth of this stage I'm really into. And there are already people like walking and moving around, and there was even a lady like down in the, I don't know where she's gone now, but there was a lady like down in the audience, in the front row. But yeah, I love this. It is intermission. This show is definitely a spectacle. It's pretty. It's gorgeous, yeah. There's a strobe light warning when you come in, and they aren't kidding. There's a lot of wild, dynamic, and quick change lighting in this show. And very colorful. Like, they drastically change the entire set just by really drastically changing the colors.
Yeah, that's really cool.
And it's been really neat. Incredible performers. Something that I didn't realize would happen is that the music, like, it has some of the medleys that you're used to from the original film, because I think that people would revolt if it didn't. But they have a bunch of much newer pop songs and medleys thrown in. Let's see. Personal favorite of mine is Dance, Shut Up and Dance With Me by Walk the Moon, combined with technically to Raise Your Glass by Pink, but also a little bit of So What by Pink. So 2 Pink songs. And also I Want to Dance With Somebody thrown in there just to liven up the mix. Let's see, what were other highlights?
The Sound of Music caught me by surprise.
Yeah, that's true. Royals, I think, sort of caught us both by surprise, but was very enjoyable. We really enjoyed when these dancers came out with a saxophone and a trombone and a trumpet, as if they were going to play them.
Not convincing.
You don't play a trumpet by like holding it over here. That's not how it works. I was pretty sure that's how trumpets are played. No, so that was pretty entertaining. But we've been enjoying the story. We've been enjoying the characters, and I've been having fun. Like, I kind of like that the medleys are newer songs. I think that that's really kind of a fun thing for me. I wonder if my dad would like this show more than he likes the film, because it destroys less of the music he loved as a child and more of the music he hated at me listening to. So maybe he'd feel better. The other thing that Becca and I noticed is that the elephant is so sad.
Tragic.
So there's a lot of like scenic cutouts. That's a big thing to like create depth in this. And so for Satine's dressing room, there's like the outline of the big elephant on the side, and it has like every time, and they're like singing this beautiful love medley to each other about how in love they are, and the elephant's like, you did good. It's really something. And we love a good villain, and they have a fantastic villain in Moulin Rouge. Yeah, I don't know. We're having fun. We'll see how it goes. I can't say it like same as the film. It's like plot light and
Song heavy.
Weird song heavy. But that's what I expected. It's a spectacle, a spectacular spectacle, and that's all we can ask for. The show is over. I think I enjoyed the second act more than the first. I don't know if that's because there was more music and less plot. Or
it also had a stronger opening, though.
Yeah, that's true. I also think that there were a lot of bops in Act 2 that I really, really enjoyed, and that we got to like a meet of a lot of the characters, which I thought was nice. We also got more from the Duke, and he was fun.
Yeah.
Villains are fun. But I will say that I think the best scene in this whole show is the post-breakup scene. Like after Satine, like the drinking scene is fun. And I had been waiting for Sia to show up, and then boom, there she was. In the absence scene, which is exactly where she belongs.
For sure.
But the scene after Satine is like, no, I don't love you. Mm-hmm. And just like the single light on him kneeling on stage was so good. Mm-hmm. And like that whole sequence was so good. And even the drinking yeah, it was really cool because I liked the light up cups. I'm obsessed.
Yeah.
But what I really liked is that he was dressed in like black and white, and they used a white spot on him, so even though everything around him was green and colorful, every time he moved he was still gray and black and white, and like the little area surrounding him was still also gray and black and white. And I really liked that. I don't know, I just thought it was a fun lighting story.
Yeah, I liked when they were in two different scenes on the stage together, and he was somewhere else and she was somewhere else, and they used the lighting really well there too.
Yeah. And then we both gasped at the end when they carried her body away into like the fog in the back, and we were like, wow, it was so pretty. And like just the ability to make that, the depth of that stage seem infinite. Like they walked away and they completely vanished, and I was like, how even? Magic. Magic. Yeah, it was really, really, really fun. I'm really glad that we came. It had a lot of songs I didn't expect. It had a lot of songs I did expect. And I kind of enjoy how much they've mixed up the music.
Yeah.
I listened to this soundtrack. I forgot to note it in intermission. I wanted to note it now. Spot ops on point tonight. And there was a lot. As we mentioned, the lighting is a huge part of this show. Like more, I think, than any other show I've seen here. And like lighting is generally important, but like this show is not a show without the lighting. And yeah, the spot ops, we're on it tonight. So good job. Anything else that you want to add? You particularly, spoke to you?
No.
All right. Well, in that case, I'll see you tomorrow.